All right, so ladies and gentlemen, last time we were in here, well, last full class that we had, we were talking about slopes of parallel and perpendicular lines, right? Remember? What does perpendicular mean? Perpendicular, not parallel. The slopes are negative reciprocals, yeah. But what do we know about perpendicular lines? Well, lines are straight. They cross each other how? Right, at a 90-degree angle. Excellent. Well done. All right. I'm glad everyone jumped that one out. Now, yeah, wow, I feel better now. Okay, so we're going to do perpendiculars to a line through a point not on the line. Okay, this is one of the constructions we're going to have to learn. Perpendicular to a line through a point not on the line. And it's going to begin looking a lot like some of the others that we've already done. All right. Now, remember, this is a line. It goes on and on forever, which means that I am never going to touch the arrowheads. You don't put a compass on an arrowhead. You don't have anything go through an arrowhead. Arrowheads never get touched. You leave them alone all the time. Never an exception to that, okay? So, I just want you to watch me do this, and then you do it later. Okay, so just watch the Ronco show for a second. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the compass on the point, and we need to make sure that the compass is below the line. If the compass isn't below the line, then this isn't going to work, and we're going to have to stop right away. Okay? And what we're going to do is draw an arc. Because this point and this point are the 2 points that I'm interested in. Okay? Now, we take our compass and we put the pin on that point and we make an X on through both points. Okay? Pretty straightforward on this one. 3 little arcs. And then once you've drawn them, now you have another point and you can draw your line through them. Okay? Pretty straightforward. Not too hard on this one, okay? But I want you to get this one down cold because this one kind of looks like a lot of others, okay? I'll do this one more time, and then you can do it. So first, it needs to be below the line. And you draw an arc. Take one of these. Why? What's wrong with yours? Oh, she wasn't here. And then you make your pair of arcs. Say that again? You shouldn't have to. No. And there you go. Now you try it, if you haven't already. All right, now, okay, it looks like a lot of you guys were getting that one. That's good. And now we're going to do one that's very similar. Nah, I don't like this one either. All right, so now we have a perpendicular to a line through a point on the line. Okay, so the last one we did was when the point was not on the line, and now we're going to do one when the point is on the line. So this one starts off with a line and a point. It's a line. Where's the middle of a line when the line is infinite? It's like infinity divided by 2. Doesn't quite work. Right. Okay. Now, again, we're going to stay away from the endpoints. From the arrowheads. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our compass on the point. Just watch me. And I'm going to make 2 marks. Yes. All right, but now, look, this is a very common mistake. If you keep your compass the same size, you're not going to be able to make an X anywhere but in the middle. And I don't need that point. I need another point. So once I've drawn my 2 marks, 1, 2, okay, then I have to open my compass up. I have to make it a little bit bigger, okay? And now, just a little bit, you know, a finger's width, not much at all. And there I make my arc, my two arcs that make my X. And then I can draw my line. Okay, you go ahead and try. All right, we have done 3 different perpendicular constructions in here. We've bisected a segment with a perpendicular bisector. That was the first one you learned. Right? That was the first one that we did. That was a while ago. Yeah, we did that.
No, but we did a circle.
Yeah, you connected. The reason why I showed it to you with you just connecting, you know, being one big arc and one big arc, is because it was the first time that you ever did constructions. And I wanted it to kind of be a little bit simpler than having to explain all of this. It is a little bit easier, but now that you've done enough of it, you should be good at it. The next one that we learned, which was just a few moments ago, was not on the line. And then finally, the last one was on the line. So now that everybody knows how to do all three of these, on one sheet of paper, I want all three of them. I want your name on it, and I want it on the altar. This episode of the Ronco Show has been brought to you by Parallel and Perpendicular Lines.